Welcome back to another show of Pop's Memorable Games.
Pop's Memorable Games!
I'm sitting here with Pop, and he's got a good one here for us today. So go ahead and let him know. What are we watching?
We are going to watch the 2001 World Series Game 7 between the New York Yankees and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yeah, good one to bring up. The Diamondbacks were just in the World Series, too, so I didn't think about it that way. The Diamondbacks were just in the World Series.
Yeah, they were only in existence for 4 years when they showed up in the World
Not
Series.
even.
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah, you're right. I was going to say 98, but they played in 98.
Right.
So yeah, they were the quickest expansion team, I think, to make it and eventually win it. As you'll see, they won in Game 7.
I think the Marlins were the second fastest.
Well, tell us about Game 7. I know the Yankees, this was like in their prime when Jeter and the core four were winning every year,
Well,
it seemed like.
Yeah, the Yankees this year were trying to do a four-peat.
Wow.
You know, they had just won the World Series 3 years in a row, and they had beaten the A's for the division championship and then beat the Mariners, who had won 116 games that year to get into the World Series.
That's no pushover. That was Ken Griffey, and was A-Rod on that team, I think, too,
Could
with
be.
the Mariners? Yeah. But who did the Dbacks beat to make it?
Well, the Dbacks had to beat the St. Louis Cardinals, and then they beat the Braves for the championship.
Okay. Yeah, and was this before wild cards, too? Or maybe just one wild card team. There's no wild card round.
They had division. They had a division, and then they had the championship.
Yeah. So there was no wild card round.
No.
This was back in the day.
It was two best of sevens.
Mm-hmm. No. Well, yeah, you're right.
I'm just going to mention a few names from the Yankees roster. Who they had for pitching. Classic group of guys that carried them through the three previous World Series championships. You had Roger Clemens. You had Mike Messina. You had Andy Pettit. The regular guys, Derek Jeter, Tino Martinez, who's a Tampa boy.
Bernie Williams was on the team with Posada.
Bernie Williams, Posada,
Mariano.
Alfonso Soriano.
Who? Alfonso Soriano.
Yeah, just to mention a few. On the Arizona side, you had Curt Schilling and Randy Johnson doing the pitching.
The big unit.
Those two guys together won 42 games. Johnson had won 20, and Schilling had won 22.
Where'd you pull that stat out of?
Well, you know, it's there if you look for it. Now, Clemens on the Yankees eventually was the Cy Young winner for the American League, and Schilling was the Cy Young.
We mentioned, I remember last time we were watching the Reds game, we said we need those nicknames back. There were some nicknames in this one. The big unit, Randy Johnson. Roger Clemens was the Rocket.
The Rocket.
The Rocket. So there were some good nicknames.
Yeah. And another Tampa boy, Luis Gonzalez.
Yeah, I got this card right here.
Yeah. Now, Luis and Tino, they both graduated. They played ball together. They graduated the same year out of Jefferson High School here in Tampa.
Should I put on the jacket?
If you want.
Yeah, here it is, man. The vintage Jefferson High School jacket.
1976.
Back when the pitchers used to throw underhand, and everyone saw in black and white. This was pre-Tino, pre-Luis Gonzalez. So, yeah. Anything else? I know now I'm rocking the jacket.
Looks pretty on you.
It does, man. I didn't know you were this small in high school.
I was. I was 167 pounds soaking wet.
You might not get this back. I might keep this.
Well, I'm saving it for
whoever wants it. Is it weird to wear your dad's leather jacket? A little bit, right?
I don't think so. It's fine.
Maybe it's vintage. It's vintage.
This was a classic pitcher's duel. The first 5 innings, 0-0. I think Clemens had 8 strikeouts with about 4 hits against him. Schilling had 8 strikeouts, and they had only had 2 hits. Until the 6th inning when things started changing a little bit.
Let's just jump into it. So, like, Pop said, look at those towels.
Man, it was crazy.
Man, yeah, and this stadium, it aged well. I still like Arizona Stadium. And those jerseys are amazing, too. But look at that ERA in the postseason, too. 3 complete games in the playoffs.
When they used to go complete games. Nowadays they're out by the 4th or 5th.
Yeah, it's annoying. But, like Pop said, that's outside. That's terrible. That's back before the umpires had any
before the boxes were on the screen.
That's a vote. So like my dad said though, first couple innings, or actually first 5.5, 6.5 innings.
Got him. Tried to stretch it to 3.
Jeez. First 6.5 innings though, not a lot going on. It was a pitcher's duel. So we'll just watch these pitchers duel it out for about 6 innings. There's the Rocket. No complete games for the Rocket there.
So he was throwing well this night.
Craig Counsell. Man, oh, what an athletic play.
Clemens just didn't get there.
Counsell's the manager for the Cubs now.
Yeah.
Was a long-time Brewers. Oh, look at that bald head.
That's nice.
What a play. Is that... Who's their center fielder? Do you know?
Finley? Yeah, Finley.
No, yeah, Steve Finley. I have no clue about that guy. Do you know anything about Steve Finley?
The only thing I know that he did have a great series.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he hit 365 in the series or playoffs or something. That's a good little hit and run action right there. He probably couldn't move. Yeah, he couldn't move him.
Can you imagine being in that stadium that night?
I think Arizona Stadium packs like 45,000 people. Yep. Sit down. Wow, that's a pitcher.
Yeah, Schilling. Yeah, we're gonna just call that a strike. Get you off the field.
There's Clemens. Returns the favor. High chop. Oh, whoa! Come on, is that Tino?
Tino's having a tough time over there today, or this night.
Today.
Yeah.
Come on, that was a good play. I want to see Tino dig that out. Look at young Jeter there.
You know what's funny is these guys are only throwing like about 95, 96, and they're just talking like it's smoke.
That's 97. The Rocket was throwing it, man.
Yeah.
I bet once you start getting in the middle of the game and it's 0-0, you start thinking whoever scores first is going to win.
Well, you know, if I'm not mistaken, Schilling had thrown to the minimum amount of batters up to 5 innings. Even though that guy got the double in the first inning, they threw him out of 3rd.
Yeah, good point. The big batter's eye out there. All
right. So this is when things start happening.
Yep.
Great first 5.5 innings.
Yeah, and like I said, you probably get the feeling whoever's going to score first is going to win. So let's hop over. That was again pitching duel up to this point. Game 7. I mean, nervous energy. There's Schilling walking off like a pro, and there's the Rocket. Yeah, Yankees 1 hit, 2 errors. He had faced a minimum unless he walked anyone.
Yeah.
But can you imagine if you're a Diamondback fan though? You get a new team in Phoenix. 4 years later,
you're in the World Series.
You're in a World Series playing at home in Game 7 against the mighty Yankees.
Right.
Can you imagine 4 years into your baseball fandom or your team?
It's crazy.
You're playing Jeter and the Yankees in Game 7 of the World Series. Meanwhile,
little hit up the middle, over the shortstop.
6 for 10 in the World Series.
It was a big moment for Batista here.
Now, I think this is the play you were telling me about earlier, right? You said Batista hits a double, tries to leg it to a triple.
Right.
And Jeter makes a really good relay on him.
Yeah, wait till you see this. That guy is just so athletic.
They all are, man. They're major league athletes.
No, but Jeter's just like above everyone else.
No, he's not.
Oh yeah.
No, dude, you're going crazy now. Now you're doing a little bit too much of the. You're kind of getting a little
player worshipping here.
Yeah, stop being so weird. Yeah, all the way to the deepest part. Oh no, that's pretty damn athletic. Oh,
he got him.
What a play!
Bang bang play.
He slid in like Pete Rose back in the day.
Hopefully they replay this.
Did you see that slide?
Yeah, that was like a Pete Rose slide, diving in the air.
That wasn't a head first slide. That was a head first dive.
Yeah. He flew for about 5 feet.
Yeah, he was airborne in that one. What a relay. You're not wrong. That was athletic as hell by Jeter.
Yeah.
He had to readjust on the fly. That throw was offline a little bit, and Jeter had to kind of jump in the air.
Well, watch this.
Yeah, so I'm talking about right here. He had to. Yeah, it was nasty.
Unreal.
And a laser. Got him. Good call. I don't know what he's pointing at. There's no replay.
Pointing at the umpire. So the Diamondbacks are up 1-0. Stadium's going crazy.
Yeah. So let's go to the top half of the seventh. The Yankees end up answering here. Let's go there. Actually, let's watch this one more time. Look at this dive. Yeah, he's airborne, man.
I think his problem.
Oh! Is he?
Yeah, I don't know, man. They didn't have instant replay back then.
No.
Review it.
All right, let's jump to the top seventh now. Diamondbacks up 1 in the World Series. What is this, 9 outs away from winning it all?
Yeah.
Look at that. Is that an ad for 24, the show? You know, they used to have the clock like a...
No, I don't recall that.
Mom used to watch that show all the time.
24 hours. Or 24, yeah.
24. I think I remember Jeter saying that this was a series they should have won. That's a good hit. That's a classic Jeter hit right there.
They should have won this one.
Yeah. But that's a classic Jeter hit. Inside out.
Slap it out there.
Right there. Yeah, I remember. I feel like we watched the Jeter documentary that was on, I think, ESPN or something. He said he's grateful for all the World Series they won, but they should have won this one. He said they should have won more.
They just won 3 in a row.
Yeah, but they should. You know, I hear him though. When you're there, win it, man. You're already there.
Well, when he says that, you know who he's blaming. He's blaming one guy for it.
Who?
You'll see later.
Mariano?
Mariano.
How are you gonna blame Mariano for that?
Everybody thought he was,
He was.
Not human.
He's not.
He kind of fell apart.
Shit happens, man.
Yeah, it does.
Well, you know, there's a stat. There's been less people, or I'll say it this way, with Mariano. There's a stat. More people have walked on the moon than have scored on Mariano Rivera in the playoffs.
Wow.
So, you know, he doesn't blame Mariano for this loss, man. No, are you kidding? If you ask Jeter, he'll probably say, "All right, I should have went 4 for 4 instead of 1 for 4."
True,
you think he's gonna blame Mariano?
Yeah, a lot of the big Yankee guys, they didn't have a great hitting series.
Oh, really? I mean, give credit to Schillings and Randy Johnson. They're in business now. First and second. Nobody out. There's no place to hide.
Is Tino up?
I don't know. Not a fortune teller.
Oh, no.
Nope. So when people talk about the core 4, they say it's Jeter, Posada, Andy Pettit, right?
Okay.
And Mariano Rivera. Those are the core 4. And I always hear the person they leave out of that era is Bernie Williams. Like, he was so good for them.
He was good.
And they always leave him out of that. And that he doesn't get his fair share of glory. As much as I hate the Yankees, you got to respect these guys, man. Because they won. They were winners. 0-2. I bet he strikes out.
He's good at bat for him.
0-2. Fouling off pitches, I guess. Yeah, he's pounding the zone, though. Yep. Roll me. That's one thing I miss about baseball back then, is that aggressive slide in the second and taking out the...
Yeah.
That was part of the game, to get out of the way. That's the physical. Like, they say baseball's not physical. Yeah, it was physical in its own way and shit like that.
It's a good situation for him. First and third, 1 out.
Tino
Martinez.
The home plate umpire, Steve Ripley, comes out to break it up.
You got to get the ball in the air. Do not hit a ground ball. See the ball up. That's what I'd be thinking if I'm hitting. See the ball up, you know. Don't hit it down.
Get that run in. Tying run.
If it's the first pitch low and you're going to get on top of it, take it. Even if it's a strike. Try to get a ball high. He's going to throw you low, unless it's a good pitch to hit, and bang it. If it's there, bang it. But like that one, maybe outside, didn't want it. Whew. I'm thinking just get it in the air. Sack fly at worst. Get it. Don't round out into a double play.
Starting to rain here in Phoenix.
But then when he throws it, it's just see it and hit it.
Can you imagine Tino and Lewis on the same high school team?
Were they on it? Did they same year?
The same year. They graduated together.
Wow. Well, Jefferson High School.
Yeah, Martinez.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Jefferson High School had studs, man. Look at Rudy Giuliani likes what he's saying. Who's that next to him, man?
I don't know, maybe his grandson.
Yeah, or his son, I don't know. Alright, well, don't want to spoil it, but they don't score again after this inning, right? Yeah. But they do score in the top of the 8th, so let's go to that. You want to switch to that one? Here's the top 8. 1-1. So, Diamondbacks score, Yankees answer. Last 2 World Series Game 7s have went to extras. Wow.
With just 12 outs left.
Soriano is a good ball player. This Yankee team, man. When you look at the Yankee team now and this Yankee team, light years better, man. This Yankee team was athletic. They had pop. They had defense, though. They had speed. The Yankees team of today, they got pop. They got Aaron Judge, Stanton when he's healthy. But everyone else, man, Gleyber Torres is pretty good. But, I mean, they just don't have the guys. They don't have the juice. Their pitching is good.
There's something missing with the Yankees.
Dude, it starts at the top, man. They got arrogant.
Yeah, they're just not Yankees right now.
They got arrogant. They think that they're the Yankees. They think that they're these Yankees, and they're not because they haven't won. Oh, did he go yard?
Way back.
Yeah. You can see the patriotism too. There's a lot of American flags.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I didn't know he went yard. Yeah, look at that. Good ball player, man. I'm interested to see if Schilling stays in the game because I think nowadays they take him out, which is crazy.
I think he goes one more batter before they pull him, if I'm not mistaken.
That must be the
owner,
the mayor of Phoenix. Either that or he bet on the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, that kind of brought the fans in Arizona down a little bit. They're kind of quiet.
Yeah, no shit. Well, the Yankees don't score again this inning. Let's go to the top of the 9th and watch that one. You want to do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
So before we go to the top of the 9, look at these stats with Mariano. In the postseason for just this year.
How bad must you be feeling right now? Your team is down 2-1, and Mariano Rivera is on the rubber.
Yeah.
It's like, oh God.
Yeah, you're down a run now.
Yeah.
In Game 7, and you gotta beat Mariano Rivera, the guy who doesn't get beat.
He's the man.
Yeah. Best all time in postseason. Look at that, man.
0.7.
He's only had one blown save up to this point. That guy, he's a finish. That's a closer. He's the finisher. You put him in the game, it's over. You're done. The game's over when he comes on the mound. At least that's how it's supposed to be. All right, so we are top 9. Is that the unit?
The unit.
They put the big unit out there? That's smart. He came out short rest. Short rest.
There's no tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I like that, man. Yeah, win. You got time to rest later. We need you out there.
How intimidating must this guy have been? Because, he's 6'10", 6'11".
Oh, he's the big unit, man.
Oh. That ball's coming from an entirely different slot.
It's not that, man. It's like he throws gas, too. And then he also throws a slider. that will knock your socks off.
He's a pigeon killer.
That too, and he murders things. His fastball has killed something. Yeah, he's 6'10". Jeez,
6'10".
It's like an NBA player. Look at Yogi.
Longest streaks all time. Consecutive championships.
Jackson had 3 with the A's.
49 to 53, won 5.
There it is, 3 years in a row.
39.
Going for
They won
4.
4 in a row. Oakland did
3
it
outs
3
away.
times in a row, 72 to 74.
Looking for some
The Yankees
insurance in the
are trying
ninth.
for their 4th in a row. 38 years old. Throws 104 pitches last night. Amazing. He warms up. He comes in, finishes off the 8th inning. He's back out there.
Last night, he threw 104 last night. And now he's back out there again.
The Diamondbacks in the bottom of this ninth. The 0-2. Posada stays up there.
I always liked Posada. He was a hard player.
I think I heard stories about him and Jeter doing stuff in the showers. I'm not sure if that's real or not.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna dig into it.
Yeah, you better cut that out.
I'm not. I'm just saying. I heard that, and I think it's out there. I don't know how real that is, though. I'm serious. So he's a real hard player. Yeah, I've heard. That's what the article said.
I'm sure that rumor originated from Boston.
yeah. It came straight out of Fenway.
Yeah.
It was Fenway Times.
Yeah, some bar in Boston. Yankees are down 2-1. Mariano Rivera on the mound.
Yeah, and you got 3 outs against Mo.
And he does. Let's see what happens.
I don't know. I think I'd be watching with my eyes closed if I was a Diamondback fan. But man, those jerseys are sweet. They brought them back this year. Those jerseys.
The sleeveless.
Yeah, kind of like how the Rays have their old one.
Yeah.
On Fridays they wear that, which is pretty cool. I like that trend in the majors.
Base hit up the middle.
I think that's a lot of the hits you'll see off Mariano Rivera are going to be like those little soft line drives because that cutter is going to get in on him.
Yeah, guys are just trying to make contact right here.
But no, that cutter for Mariano is going to get jammed on him, and they're just going to flick it out there. Miss the barrel. Pinch run for him? Yep.
Pitch runner.
I would do that.
That's your tying run.
Get the wheels out there. Perfect leadoff for an inning. That's exactly what you want. Come on, do your job, Miller.
All these bunts. Nowadays, that's not the real sexy thing to do.
Did you watch the World Series this year?
Well, this year was definitely.
Yeah, they were bunting a lot,
Yeah,
and the Diamondbacks were bunting a lot. So I take that back. They're bunting back now. They're bunting now again. It's back. The bunt is
I'm
back.
glad to see it.
Yeah. So the thing with bunting is dumb. The analytics department. So your run production goes down when you bunt. Apparently your run production goes down, but your win probability goes up.
Well, here's the bunt right here. They can't predict that
Wow,
though.
man. Jeter get cleated?
Yeah, he got shaken up. I think when he slid in, he hit either his shin or his knee on his left leg.
Yeah, and the trainers are. What is that?
Oh yeah, he's just slid right into his ankle.
Yeah.
Hit his foot.
He got cleated.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. He's trying to stretch and make that play.
Yeah, see it? Yeah. It's not his knee, it's his ankle.
Yeah.
No matter what this guy keeps saying.
As he said, ankle and knee. I don't know, man. Is that Reggie? Who is that? No, that's Jeter's dad. I'm tripping, man.
Yeah.
I always thought Jeter's dad looks like Reggie Jackson, though.
All right, so we got a man on first and second, nobody out. Down by 1 run.
You gotta get an out there.
Yeah, tying runs on
You gotta get an out there.
on second.
You hear me?
I know.
Who threw that ball? That was Mariano,
Well,
right?
you're kind of hoping for a double play here.
Is that Mariano who threw that ball?
Yeah. There was a bump back to Mariano.
I mean, they played it right. They had the guy. Good throw. They have the guy. They crashed all 3, the pitcher and the corners.
Yeah.
Another bunt. That's what I would
Yeah, but got him out.
Man, dude.
You know, how many times you tell a guy, don't bunt it back to the pitcher?
Bro, yeah, it's sports,
You know?
dude. You know, if you did everything like you wanted it to do, everyone would be a Hall of Famer. It's hard. Sports is hard, man.
Yeah.
But that's why you don't bunt into the pitcher. You're right. They played it well, man.
Yeah.
They played it well. The first baseman crashed. They played it well. It was a good play. That's why you got to practice your bunt plays, man. Because when you need it in Game 7 to get that lead guy out, you need to do it, man.
So now they got one out. Man, if they could get a double play here, they're the world champions again.
They got Poindexter on the bases. You saw you saw that? They got Poindexter out there with the glasses. Man, just a ground ball away. Yeah, that's in.
Woo.
What are you oohing about, man? That's inside.
No, I know, but it's just what, 22 years ago, and I feel like I'm watching it for the first time.
I keep thinking that the Diamondbacks are gonna lose. I mean, it's just, it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
You got the Yankees who've won 3 in a row. You got Mariano on the mound. It's the Yankees versus the Diamondbacks. You know, it's not supposed to happen the way it's gonna happen.
2-2. Backs won last night. Yankees lead in Game 7, 2-1 in the ninth. 2 on, 1 out, and roll back into right field. A hit.
I'm gonna say they gotta score him, right? Yeah, that's easy. Wow, what a hit! Big at bat there. Wow. All right, now
Tied up.
Now you believe, man. Now you believe if you're and second and third and 1 out. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they don't even have a chance for a double play here.
He got that cutter.
Inside,
He got that one.
kept his hands inside.
Man, I would have loved to have been there. If I have a time machine, you know how people say they go back and do good stuff like kill Hitler and shit?
You're right.
I'm going here. I'm not killing Hitler. I'm going to sporting events.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there but I gotta stop in Las Vegas first and put it in a big bet.
Yeah. I gotta go. I'm going to Vegas and betting $1 million on the Cubs winning the World Series in 2016. That's a big hit, man.
Infield in.
Ouch.
A sacrifice fly wins the game. Craig Counsell, who scored the winning run in Game
Craig Counsell there. He looks like he's like
Man.
17 years old.
I was about to say that. Well, it looks like he just hit puberty. I don't think he had any fun with the needle back then. From on steroids.
Oh, got him in the hand.
Not the worst thing that could happen if you're a Yankee.
No, bases are loaded, so you got a forced play.
Honestly,
Or a double play.
What I was thinking is, why wouldn't you just put him on anyway? You know, why wouldn't you just walk him, get the forced play? Like if I'm the manager, I might just intentionally walk him, put the next guy on. Unless you think Mariano can get a strikeout there.
Yeah.
Pitch around him maybe, see if he gets himself out. If not, then he walks.
Well, either way, here's the big moment.
He's saying this is their guy. If they had to choose who do you want in Game 7 to have an at bat, they would say this guy.
Wasn't it this year that he hit 57 home runs?
I don't know, man. I was 3 years old. How am I supposed to know?
I think it was this year.
Let me look it up. But that's cool, man. I love how baseball's a storyline sometimes where the guy you want, you know, if you say, hey, who do we want? Luis Gonzalez, and it just turns out to be that way.
He was what, like the 5th or 6th batter this inning? The 6th?
He had 57 home runs this year.
That's who you want.
Wow, man. And he only got 3rd in MVP voting. Damn, who had a better year than him? Barry Bonds, probably. I think Bonds had 76. I think this is the year Bonds went crazy. And he's 60. I think this is the year Bonds went crazy. There it is.
It is. Infield in. Wow.
Yeah, man.
That place is rocking.
They're Look at Luis. They're mobbing him. That has to be that. God, would you give up? Would you give up your son for this to have that feeling? Would you give me up?
No.
I don't know my son, but I might give up my firstborn son to experience that feeling.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, some of those Yankees are probably watching what's going on out there, and they're saying, yeah, you know what? We know exactly how you feel because we did it the last 3 years.
I don't think they're thinking that. I think they're thinking that should have been us before.
They were definitely in the position to win it.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, nothing really bad. I mean, I guess you could say that bunt play, the error, they didn't get an out, but the next guy hit a double. It would have been second and third.
They still could have got out of it.
I don't know. It's not like they gave it away. The Diamondbacks just ended up winning.
But they got 3 hits off of Mariano in this inning, and he had an error.
Yeah, but you can't, sometimes they just get a hit.
I'm just saying.
I know.
I'm just saying.
But the error, definitely. But then the 3 hits, I mean, sometimes they just get a hit.
Yeah.
2 of them were bloop little jam shots. The only real hit they had.
Well, when you look at the score box, it doesn't say anything. It just says a single.
Whatever. Yankees are history. I like that. Yankees are history. Arizona's future.
Yeah. So that's the game. Now the interesting part of this is that for the MVP, they gave it to 2 players. They gave it to to Johnson and Schilling.
Really?
They were co-MVP.
No way.
winners.
I didn't even know they could do that.
Yeah. And what's really odd is that the winning pitcher was Johnson, because when he came in, they were down 2-1. So Schilling didn't get any credit for that game.
So they did give it to Schilling and Johnson.
Yes.
Wow, I didn't even know that could be a thing. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was a good game. Game 7.
It was great.
I'll say this. I'm upset I wasn't. I mean, I was alive, but I'm upset I was only 3 years old and couldn't really enjoy it. Because that whole series, you just pointed out the scores for it to go to Game 7, and then Diamondbacks, Yankees. It was just a good story, and it looked like a good series, man. I wish I was cognizant to have enjoyed it.
Yeah, you weren't even thinking about baseball.
I was, dude. I don't even remember anything.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm a baby. You got any ideas for the next game to watch?
I do, but you'll find out.
We'll save it later. All right, I guess you're gonna have to stay tuned to see what Pop's got in the vault.
It's probably not going to be a World Series game though.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys stay tuned. Shout out to Fly Frame, their sponsor for the video. If you want to go buy one of these guys, they're really sweet. Floating picture cube. There's nothing underneath here. Look at that. No magic. That's all real life. So if you want to go get a Fly Frame for Christmas, anything, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, I don't know what the hell's going on. Go to their TikTok, Fly Frame with an underscore. I'll put it in the description. And go buy one. Tell them we sent you.
And don't forget to hit that like button.
Where'd you learn that?
I don't know.
Where'd you learn that?
Hey, I'm starting to be media savvy now.
Yeah, all right, well.
Okay.
See you guys.
I have a media coach.
Who the hell is that? I'll see you guys later.
All right, take care.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that maybe you're the one that should be mine.
Got you in the worst way. Yeah, I know that it's wrong when you're with someone else, but even on your worst day,
One text is sending you're at my house.
why don't we give this up? Say what we really want. No point in trying to run, 'cause I think you're the one. You know how bad